you stinking... Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth. Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Come on! We can't kill him!
You'll never learn.
Show me that! Show me the fright! Yeah! 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 You to die! Keep me together, lads! We're leaving. Gotta get around him!
Shit.
Yeah, almost like we never left Bergen.
Come on!
I remember Bergen from The Witcher 2.
Told you this place was no good. Told you to know.
Come on.
Yeah! I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm.
True.
Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Okay, how, like, wait a minute. I never go upstairs.
Ah, a note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot, I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. Your dexterous
Maybe
digits
there's
and my
something
soul's
interesting
yielding
upstairs.
codes.
Just a whole bunch of loot.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letonov, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn full name.
Annual balladry contest, Silver Laurel, awarded to Master Dandelion.
Prince Hereward himself did the honors, and the feast after.
Nose is too small.
Aye, and the sword's too big. By the by, is that how it's done? Killing a wyvern?
Technique's not quite right, but you gotta admit he's doing it with gusto.
This should be Geralt's picture. Where's the ledger? There's the ledger.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Okay. I have to read the planner. I must say, this is a very... I like this quest. Okay. Rosa war atra. Like a rose bashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility, to swing her dwarf with agility. A charming garden enclosed villa in Gildorf. Molly, Vestibula.
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone. Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly. Keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives. If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh. Truly perverse.
He didn't ken half of it. Called him a stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment. till she pulled a bit in the reins out of her cupboard. Poor bastard fled out the window.
Okay, what is this accent? Is this an Irish accent or this is a Scottish accent? What accent is this?
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Fair enough. Might be a dwarven accent. Yes, you're right. Like Gimli did speak like this in the Lord of the Rings. Maybe.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosavar Atre named her Gwahir. Well chosen, eh? Her dad's a Novgardian aristocrat with the Imperial Legation. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we, Rosa, preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. Instructor.
I mean, it does have a touch of maybe Irish or Scottish accent. You have to agree. I think
figure
maybe it's
most
Scottish,
rare,
maybe.
Her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
Yeah, I think it is Scottish. And the music is gone.
Whole street covered in guts after that.
Okay, what's with
blew
this?
his gizzard.
Splendid.
What's this supposed to be? I mean, the laws of physics. Okay, where's the barber? I think the barber is somewhere over here.
It's a rank.
Oh!
What village are you from?
Willows.
You see what I...
Oh!
Yeah, this game's bugged out then. I must say.
White one. Take a gander over it.
Mind the guards. They're worse than thugs.
Oh, you don't mean to.
We...
What? What's where you stand?
Since morning.
They stealing our work, those twins.
Demon!
She washed your hair lately.
Interesting.
There's supposed to be a barber here. Damn it. I think he's here somewhere.
Oh, I've had enough of living. Looking to make some coin too. Devices says, see how
Let's deal around. One for the price of two.
They're starving in Zealand. They eat horse cock.
Oh, fuck.
Of all places, why does that mate have to blow himself up on my Alan?
God, it's like a racehorse.
Now I've got to wash him again.
Hey, there are... Hey!
Don't push.
But I still believe they should fix these kind of bugs.
Get out the rev! Blades. Why not
Where are you, Fusion tower.
Ah,
Scandalous.
Hey now.
oh, thank God.
General's face.
Getting old.
But I'm sure no good can come of religious fanaticism.
Greetings to the honourable gentleman. Razors, scissors, knives, ground to sharpness mere moments ago.
Need a trim. Think you can manage?
I mean, there's a slight difference. He just looks
So
freshly
long.
shaved.
Messiah, pure.
General's face.
Deepest apology.
Why,
Greetings.
I don't believe I know you.
Just this morning, my Greta came back from
Is
the
it
market
true?
with
Well,
news.
I
I need a belt set with silver studs. I'll have it for you next week.
I was here last week, and you also told me to come next week.
Exactly. Next week.
This week is the case.
I traced the pain all the way to the garden.
Children
Only unwavering.
wouldn't give for a small jar of blood.
Okay, so when you know, you know. Oh, I think I was gonna fall over or something. Hey South, what's up, bro? Been a while. No. I swear I thought he was gonna fall over.
You fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa. Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the
Dude,
front of
honestly,
I swear it on the great sun.
I'm
Not
gonna
a
tell
word.
you a bit about
I'll
myself.
handle this.
I'm a crazy
Hold
nut
your
for
tongue,
medieval
sir.
history, especially
This-
the European
This is
history. I love the
Frederick
history of
Francis
London, like
de Bergerac,
sorry,
My
England.
new swordplay instructor.
It does
correct?
seem
Show him to the
like a
training
fairy
room. I
tale,
shall join
the
him
medieval
shortly.
times, but if you think of them deeply, just think of medicine. The medicine wasn't advanced then. You'd probably die of a fever because at that time penicillin wasn't invented and you had no antibiotics. Secondly, the sewage system. The sewage systems at that time were horrible.
He's got a downright beastly
Um,
temper. Shows no mercy.
Now we have
once he
like
grips
we
a
have to
sword.
press a button and our you know, it just flushes away, but at that time it wasn't that this convenient. So it does seem like a fairy tale, very
Wooden
mysterious,
whack
but
about him.
it's
Take
not.
care not to hurt the little miss. Follow me.
Hey Stanmere, what's up? I only have like 600 hours. I mean, it's not only, but still 1000 hours. Damn. Okay, Stanmere. I was about to ask you
You're
something.
my
I
new
forgot.
instructor.
Thanks, bro.
Well,
It
Papa
means a lot.
clearly went out of his way.
It does
this
take time to
time.
make these shots, you know.
Good to start with.
It's not
I must know your
especially
work.
because obviously when I record the game, it's in landscape. Then you have to set it in portrait, and then you have to set every frame. And when you transcribe it, I use Adobe Premiere, and it doesn't transcribe the captions very accurately. You have to like fix them.
Too late to surrender.
Damn.
Stop flaunting and fight!
Shit.
I win!
How do you how?
Is there not one competent instructor in this entire city?
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really?
How
And
did
who
you
are
win?
you? And how on earth did
I
you
still
get
had
in?
like loads of health.
I'm a witcher. I'm looking
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
No, it's not that. Like, what's exciting about it? I'm looking for.
What's so exciting about it?
Living on the edge. Tracking, then facing down beasts. Sleeping under the stars.
I don't
Oh,
know.
it
Like,
must
I'm
be
a big fan
wonderful.
of the history of England.
Try
It's
fighting
like
a Zoogle while up to your neck in sewage.
I don't know. It's full of
Nothing
despair,
quite like it.
tragedy,
Not one of the high points, I suppose.
chivalry,
Wait,
and at the same
weren't
time,
you
it's
about
just
to
so
ask me
entertaining.
something?
Maybe they have, you know, portrayed, because in the end, it's truly said that history is written by the victor, and it's funny how we belong to countries which were once ruled by the British Empire, although they're not anymore, but still, they have glamorized their history, and it's something. But it's very like
Came to
the
ask
history of
about your
England
rhetoric
is
tutor,
amazing.
Dandelion.
rhetoric tutor. Good one.
Yeah,
That is
it
why
is.
Papa hired him.
In a way
but
it is,
not
yes,
at all
I
what
agree.
the bard had in mind. He
I
mostly
think
played his
we can
lute
say
and
that
sang
it is
for
set
us.
in the 12th
I believe
or
he thought
12th
he was wooing.
or the
Meaning
13th
it
century.
wasn't?
Definitely
had
before the
some sort of
1500s.
relationship.
Definitely.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship.
Because in the
Even so,
1500s,
there was nothing between
cannons,
us.
there were cannons, yes.
Seems
In the
my
late
sisters had a
1400s,
bit
mid
of fun at
1400s,
our
cannons were
But
like,
enough chatter. Stand
part
and
of the
fight.
warfare.
I demand a rematch.
I'm gonna lose again, I think.
Racket, you're quick. Yeah. Oh. Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Ow!
Like in the last, when I
Stop
lost,
flaunting and
I was
fight.
parrying and I lost, honestly. So I'm not parrying anymore. I'm just blocking her. Damn it. She's even harder than Deathlock.
Why bother with two swords when you... Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Yeah, I'm gonna diss her now, bro.
Sorry,
You're not
gotta
gonna-
say no. Schedule's packed just now.
Oh.
As you wish.
Now the quest is. Oh, we're supposed to
What
get
are
a quest
you two
now.
lovebirds whispering
Forgot.
about?
If you
You
accept
asked
her
about my relationship
offer
with
of
Dandelion?
training
well,
her,
here's the mix-up's
it
mastermind.
initiates a quest. I forgot.
Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But
Okay.
then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Quiet seems better.
Quiet.
Ooh, now that's a mentor. Strong and decisive. Perhaps it's time I took up swordplay.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have.
So,
I certainly have not. My dear sister,
Stanimir,
I would never spend time
which
alone with a man
quest
for
do you
whom
think
you
is the
burn with
rarest quest of the
passion.
game? Obviously, it's
Burn
a
with
side
passion?
quest. Main
For
quests are
one
not
who
rare
incessantly
because
praises
obviously they're
another
part of the
woman's
story.
talents?
So
Afraid
which
I've more sense than that.
side quest is like the rarest, which people miss a lot?
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course. But who knows? The bard might have invented her just to make us jealous. Pitiful chorister. I'd say it worked. You've gone all red in the face just talking about it. Your face will be red when I scratch your eyes out.
Yeah, I should go, definitely.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again.
Oh. I mean, in the end, studies are important, bro. You have got to do your thing. Rarest, yeah. Rarest quest, which people miss out on a lot. Because I have been making these videos, and I'm gonna tell you, according to my opinion, which quest, side quest obviously, people miss out on a lot. Yeah, you can call it by accident because it's not part of the main story, it's a side quest, so you get to miss out on it. Okay, number 1 is following the thread in which you, meaning Geralt and Lambert, are avenging the murder of Aiden, the Witcher from the School of Cat. Because when I made a video on it, like, you guys should check it out on my channel. Go on my shorts or just search my channel and write the School of Cat.
Couldn't agree. Is that there'd be a war? I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Go. Now.
Now listen. You might have 2 swords, but there's 4 of us.
Yeah, 4 men collecting tribute from 1 washerwoman. Don't think I have much to fear.
Best think again.
Any last...
The Witcher will burn you!
Damn.
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Well, don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Relax. It'll come out in the wash.
Of course it will. Just gotta soak it in white vinegar, but that's not my point. Junior shan't forgive me. Either I'll close up shop myself or he'll burn me down.
Sorry. Didn't think about that.
A woman's lot. Men have their fun and we're stuck with a mess. Oh well, I suppose I must move to Oxenfurt. Professors need clean undergarments too.
That's a fair
Don't
point.
know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And No more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
This woman he was with in the harbour, who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Covere. Horvere, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore, doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Well, well, another freak. My, aren't you a tower?
The old Grand Shat and Shat, holding tight to her hat.
Wanna snuggle, boogeyman?
Welcome, welcome.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him...
Elial is like a very interesting character.
Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Okay, where do we go from here? Let's go to...
Bones are aching again.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
Some godless dwarves open a brothel. Uses she-ogres as courtesans.
Go on. Washed your hair lately?
Yeah, I think Rosella is like just the teacher. Or no, maybe she's not.
Watch in the power of this place. Hey, whoa! No regret.
Well, another freak.
I'm knackered.
Ah, now she was a beauty.
The witch hunters have burnt Aramis at the stake.
Now what harm did that poor eccentric do anyway? He only divined from cheese, and that is...
Did I hear you correctly? He divined from cheese.
Yes, cheese. It's an art.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all.
Where are ya?
A rat bit him.
It's cracking in the spine.
Who are you?
God! Help! No. Oh, fuck, don't really know. Oh!
Mum says that if he but catches a cough, he's as good as in the grave. This one's got
Excuse me.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelions? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! A snakely whip rose skyward.
You know, in my previous playthroughs, I did not choose this.
Stallion danced betwixt
I kind of interrupted her class, so the dialogue was so different.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry. See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life, but he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Okay, where do we go now?
Beg your pardon?
Oh!
Arms for bread, please, poor folk.
Nay, not like that. Draw it out more.
Uh-oh. I think that peas cod was overripe.
My Britta came back from the market with news. Some mysterious murders happening.
I don't know if you guys have played The Witcher 2, but if you have played The Witcher 2, this cutscene and dialogue is very unique. I mean, it makes a lot of sense.
This Baronet's love.
Even the music is kind of the same, like similar to The Witcher 2.
Just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your
Just a little.
chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia,
Slayer of monsters and my son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Baroness fired her?
Quite the contrary. Molly decided she no longer wished to serve. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Lata, known until recently simply as Molly.
All right, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Lata?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
Find my own way to the... Okay, happy to go with you. You know, going with him seems more convenient. It's
Well,
interesting
if
that
Molly will be there.
On our way, then.
I mean, if you ask me, Morvan Voorhis, the general of Nilfgaard, I think he's a very top-ranking general, right? I really like his character. Like, he doesn't look like an evil guy at all. He fairly seems normal.
We've arrived.
Nice place.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Yeah. Gray's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General.
Jeez.
Seem to know your horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Well, I'm gonna sell it anyway, but still, let's race and have fun. Let's race.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Ha! Splendid! In that case, you must choose a mount.
I'll take Cantarella, let's give Nemrod. Redanian Chestnut's my choice.
Redanian Chestnut looks promising.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zeracanian Bay. The horses are saddled. Let's begin.
You know, in this game, when it comes to horse riding, it's more to do with the saddle than the horse, because obviously the better the saddle, the more stamina your horse has.
Come on, Witcher! Let's see what you're made of!
Come on.
But I don't know if certain horses are slower or faster, but... Yep. Okay, my stamina is like... Roach's stamina is like gone.
Don't spare the horse!
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
The roach I chose put in a nice run.
Exceptional. I've not lost a race in a while. I congratulate you. That is yours.
Easy peasy.
Ah, look! Lady Latar
At times,
has
you know,
just
this General
arrived.
Voorhees, he looks so pale,
The
he looks
woman
like a
formerly known
vampire.
as Molly. There she
He's
stands.
just
Right.
so fair and pale.
I shall be here for a time. Find me if you'd like to ride back to the city together.
Who do you favor, milady?
Milady.
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
Yeah, if not for him. Okay, this is a funny dialogue choice. I'd rather do this one.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Kairan by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. Ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such... what's it?
Boring stuff.
Congregations. Awful tiring, all this. But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
These packages, any chance they were trunks, travel cases? And this girl, possibly a Truberitz?
Yes, yes. Now I remember. She's a travelling performer. Sailed in from Kavir. Talented family, innit?
Exceptionally. And very loving as well, I'm sure.
If you only knew. Dandelion even wrote a poem for her. To my dearest Calinetta. Or some such. Oh, to have a brother like that.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why'd he need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go. And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
This morning, my Greta came back from the market with news. Some mysterious murders happening in some house. Your Greta's got the imagination of a drunk troubadour. She never lies about serious matters. Some storekeeper told her the corpses were shreds. A storekeeper? Another trustworthy source. Everyone in Novigrad wants others to listen to them. Fantastic tales are the easiest way. Well, I believe there's something to this. You'll yet see.
Intolerance and superstition have always been a fool's remit.
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp. Oh, move it!
Simpleton.
Ah! In short, who kisses your ass today will bite it tomorrow. Enough said. Ow! Awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
Suddenly, happy pots and heels.
Freak, Hellraiser.
We can go at it here, or at my place. You choose.
Well, well, another freak.
How are you keeping, Bobby? Miss your Zoltan, you old bird? What's this? Haven't even drunk her water? Naughty bird. Now repeat. Savoury. Ah, you're back! You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot, you do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters and the Eternal Fire joined forces, staked out his place and rounded the sorry sap up, put his things up for sale. Happened to be passing by and saw this out. Came with her own cage.
How could you resist?
Could they? 'Tweren't possible. Ah, but dandelions what matters now. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently. Named Kalanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Sundown.
What's doing there, lately?
People! Nothing hurts as much
Let's
as
play
life.
Burton the Witch.
Where did it get you from?
Willows.
Ow!
It's into my area 2 days road from the Zima.
fine kettle of fish.
Like dung that flows to the sewers, so the worst scum flows into Novigrad. Sorceresses...
I bloody well told him not to stick his arse where he don't belong.
Oh, man! My wife won't believe me when I tell her.
Tell her what? This is very interesting.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold, to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes.
Hey, Lebowski, what's up? I mean, this is probably like the fourth time or the fifth time I'm listening to this OST. It's called The Wolven Storm, but it's classic. Although I've heard that it's even better in Polish, but obviously I don't know what. I don't understand Polish.
Did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning.
Its lyrics are really good.
Your
They're really, really good.
berries tart, lilac sweet.
So now after this song, there is going to be a very interesting cutscene.
Stormy, of violet eyes, glistening as you weep.
Suyash, hello. So did you have a look at what do you call it? The King of Beggars? Cyprian Wiley. That's his name, right? Cyprian Wiley, yep. Now there's going to be something very interesting here.
I know him! Barbarian boys back in White Orchard.
See?
Silence, woman.
This is the woman
A murderer?
when the game starts. When you have that
war on.
dream of Kaer Morhen, and then you went on looking for
Please, argue this out
Yennefer in
elsewhere.
White Orchard. You go to this inn,
Squabbles and rows
and
again.
then you kill a bunch of men
Try no
in
get out.
that
He
inn,
risked his noggin to save someone
and
else's
then
arse.
you meet
Save this
Yennefer.
Aiden. He murdered folk.
That's a.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come.
Come,
I wish to listen to music.
Lebowski. Do you think
Cultural capital of the world.
Priscilla? Do you think she's beautiful?
Fuck it is.
Her character model. Obviously, it's unique. It's pretty much unique. I won't say she's
Permits
like
me, to
fully
introduce-
unique. Like Triss has
This here's
like as
Priscilla.
when you're talking of Yennefer's
also
character
as
model, you do
Calinetta.
find
As
NPCs
lovely
looking
as
like
she is
her.
talented.
So
And this-
Calonetta, I
If
would
Geralt
say
were really
maybe
lying,
you'd
though.
find some
Dandelion's
NPCs
told me a
looking
great
like
deal
her.
about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should
Or
I say...
sorceresses.
Sorceresses.
Sorceresses. Bards, not people I confide in. Seems Dandelion left nothing. Oh, first one seems appropriate.
There's a good reason I don't pour my heart out to bards. They always babble, as you just demonstrated. But listen, besides giving you the details of my affairs, did Dandelion mention his own plans, where he might be going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later.
Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault,
Sheep-dip.
and I've not seen him since.
Let me guess. Attempted heist
Yeah,
was
she
a
is
failure.
definitely
Well,
cute.
he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're
Yeah,
not a
it's funny
fan.
when he said not
But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Wherever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry and let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, I've been bugger all to